Good morning from early dark 30. Here we go. We got the fire started right there, and it's kind of dark out here, so let me get my little trusty flashlight. Smoker's coming up to temperature. Perfect little starter right there. I never use lighter fluid, nothing like that. Just get the chimney, the charcoal starter, and dump them in there, and they're good to go. Got a couple pieces of wood in there. I'm using my dual purpose thermometer this time, and I got one on the grate, and I got that in there, so I'll lay this down so you can take a look at it real quick. And it says that my top grate temperature is 210 degrees. Of course, the other probe is sitting out here. I'll put that in the meat later on. It says the internal temperature is only approaching, is that 190, something like that. So it's a little bit off. But I need that grate temperature. I use that when I'm cooking, right there. But like I said, it is early dark 30. So that's over. We'll come up to speed, up to temperature. And we'll put the pork butt on. It's sitting right over here. Cook it fat side up, and I'll set it right on the rack. I'll use this pan later on. I might wrap it in that pan when it's ready to be wrapped. When I reach about, I don't know, when I get the color I want on it, somewhere around 170 degrees, 175 degrees, I'll wrap it. For now, this is what we're doing. We're out here cooking. There's no one else up here but us lonely pit cooks. Alright, here's the setup. Because after you get the food on, you just become a firebox manager, a fire manager. So we're getting the grill all set up. I got probe 1 inside of the meat. Probe 2's inside the on the grate. And we're cooking right 275 internal. The grate temperature I think is 295. Go check that for you. So that's all we're doing right now, is doing a little firebox management. It was cooking a little hot and fast, so I closed up one vent, pulled back on the top of the smokestack a little bit, closed that up a little bit, slow this old girl down. Even the firebox is reading up almost 250, so yeah, we had the rib box, excuse me. So we had to slow this old girl down a little bit. She's getting a little too hot. But if you notice, I got a pretty nice thin blue smoke coming up out of the top of it, which is a good sign. So she's purring right along. And get my little chair set up. Listen to music. Keep track of what's going on. Here's my little temperature thing there. Oh, the grill temperature is up to 308. It's not good. Internal probe is 48. So, slow her down even more if I have to. I'm closing up some more vents. It's that grill temperature, grate temperature is everything for me. And we'll get back to you guys in a couple hours. Put it on about 4 o'clock. It's about 4:45 now, and we'll see you somewhere around break of dawn. Alright, here we are again. Playing around with some fire management. Still holding right at 275. Got a nice thin blue smoke coming up. Wasn't that case all night long. Had a piece of wood that wasn't really good. It smoked a lot. Some of the things you do, some of the wood you got is treated, some isn't all the way. So playing around with the dampers, opening and closing them. Trying to get that temperature just right. Had a pretty nice grill temperature. The grill was sitting right at, see the grill's sitting at. Yeah, the grill's sitting right at 298. The pork butt's at 146. I stuck the other probe in the pork butt. So it's cooking right along. We're almost 3 hours into the cook. I get spritzed at one time. And Not opening up that thing at all. So got some wood on top, getting it dried off. I put a couple pieces of wood in the rib box too to get it dried out a little better. Let's open that girl up. I'll show you. Put a couple pieces of logs in there to get them dried out. They'll do a lot better when they're. So play around again, get these temperatures just right, get the grill just right, and that's how you spend your night cooking. Got a couple pieces of wood in there, they're pretty good. Almost daybreak. Said my brother shows up. Said he would, so we'll see what happens now next. In the next video, I'll give you a look and see what the pork butt looks like.